What's good, TK gang? Now today's video I'm going to be talking about Reddish. We all know Reddish attends Duke University and he's also a top player coming out of high school. This video I just want to talk about Reddish being the top 5 pick in the 2019 NBA draft and just explain to you guys why he currently is the underdog playing alongside with RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson. So first, I wanted to do this video on Reddish just because I feel like a lot of people is not giving Reddish the attention that he deserves, and there's multiple reasons why I feel like people is not really talking about Reddish how they supposed to be talking about him, just because he was a top 3 player in the ESPN top 100. Even though Reddish was ranked under his current teammates RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson, I want people to know that Reddish is just as dominant as RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson. But of course, a lot of people really don't know that just because he has not played yet. He was dealing with a groin injury, so he couldn't play in the Canadian tour. Reddish really has been dealing with injuries throughout this entire summer. Earlier in May, Reddish had a foot injury when he first came to Duke University. Then right when he finally got past that injury, then just recently he had a groin strain. So he really has been dealing with injuries. But the thing about this groin strain is that Reddish said himself that he feels fine and he feel like he can play. But of course, Duke University, they're not going to let him right now just because they want him to go through everything so he can be 100% ready to play once the season starts. Once Reddish get 100%, y'all then going to realize and see why I say he's just as dominant as RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson. But look at this, you guys. Okay, so when you watch Reddish play, he's a real big versatile player. He can do a lot of things on the court. But one of the main things that really stands out about Reddish that makes him an extremely dominant player is that this guy can shoot off the dribble. He can create his own shot and he's deadly from the 3-point line. Ever since I first started to watch Reddish, I always see him as a 6'8" Stephen Curry. Reddish can really shoot the ball that well. This guy is outstanding when it comes to creating his own shot, coming up the court, shooting a 3 or something like that. And on top of that, he's athletic. He know how to drive in. He know how to get past his defenders. He's strong and big. If Cam can stay healthy for the entire season, I guarantee you guys he's going to be a top 5 pick. He's honestly my favorite player out of RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson, just because I know his potential and I know how good he really is. And even though he's the underdog right now, once he becomes 100%, y'all really finna see. Like, I'm really telling you guys, y'all finna see how good this kid actually is. And it's finna be really crazy because it's scary to see how good Duke University really is this year. The talent this team has as a college team is unbelievable. It's crazy. They're going to be blowing out a lot of teams. But this video, I just want to strictly focus on Reddish just because I felt like he's not getting as much attention as he deserves. So I just wanted to talk about him and just remind you guys that he really is a dominant player. And when you start to see him dominate when the season starts, just come back to the video and comment you're right. I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.